Hi everyone, welcome to the channel and my name is Manish Tiwari. So in this video we are going to talk about what is DevOps engineer, what is SRE, what is platform engineer, what is cloud engineer, what is CloudOps engineer, what is infrastructure engineer. So the different kind of keyword what you see, the different kind of JD what you see, we are going to understand what does that mean and how these things are different with each other. So when you accept the job offer for SRE, what will you get? When you accept the job offer for DevOps, what will you get? When you accept the job offer for platform engineer, what are you going to get? And when you accept the offer for infrastructure engineer, then what are you going to get? This is what we are going to talk and we are going to understand this thing. And why this is important to understand? Because when you are switching your organization, when you either you are making your career transition for the first time, or you have been like switching from here to there, and now when you worked as a developer, you worked as a DevOps, and now you are moving towards the SRE, now you are moving towards the infrastructure engineer. So you should understand what kind of roles and responsibility will be now expected from you and what are you going to work now. So that should be the one of the important parameter to decide whether you should join that organization or you should not join, or what kind of benefit are you going to get. So this is what we are going to understand in this particular video now. Okay, coming to the important thing, which is interview preparation. So you have been preparing for the interview, correct? Like you went through some courses or you went through the free resources and you have prepared yourself for the interview. But when you appear for the interview, the issue is that you are not able to understand that particular question. The moment interviewer asks, where have you implemented tents and toleration in your real project? Or how tents and toleration are different than pod affinity and NT affinity. Correct? So how can you differentiate? Where can you show the implementation? How can you describe this implementation? How can you tell them that where have you utilized service account and where have you utilized RBAC concept? Where have you utilized the different kind of modules and their outputs from each other? Correct? So the different kind of things. When you lost your Terraform state file, how can you recover the resources? If a particular resource has been deleted manually, how can you recover the resource? What will happen when you run the pipeline once again when your state file entry is not there or when your resource is actually deleted? Correct? When out of 10 stages during your Jenkins pipeline, if one of the stage pipeline fails, I want to roll back the system. So how can you troubleshoot? How can you explain these things if your pipeline is resulting into disk space error, correct? So how can you fix that particular issue? So if you are the one who is facing this kind of issues, the scenario based questions, all the questions what I just explained, correct? If you are the one who is facing challenges with this kind of questions, and you have been struggling, either you clear for the first round and you are getting stuck in second round, or you are the one who is able to crack first but not able to crack the second, because in the second round it will be a bit complex than the first one. So we are running DevOps interview preparation bootcamp where we cover 10 plus hours of session. It's 5-day crash course, and within 10 plus hours of session we cover AWS, Kubernetes, Terraform, Docker, CI/CD, Linux, Git, scenario based question, concept based question, troubleshooting question, generic question, project exploration, day-to-day activities, DevSecOps questions. Each and everything we provide within this 10 plus hours of session. And we also provide you the complete PDF access so that you can go through each and every questions at the same time, and before your interview, half an hour before your interview, you can just revise the PDF and you will be able to crack your interview. And why I am saying that you can crack your interview, because we have proven the result as well. Candidates from our bootcamp has been placed in MasterCard, Red Hat, your Paytm, Capgemini, TCS, Infosys, HCL, Accenture, all these companies. So we do have this community, you might be already aware. So we do have this community which is going to help you. Correct? So you can do inquiry for this, and you can enroll now for batch 12, or you can get the recorded session as well. Why recorded session? Because with the recorded session you can watch out the videos, you can read through the PDF at your pace, at your convenient time. Because sometimes I have received the request that this is my shift time, so I won't be able to join at this particular time. Correct? So if you do have this kind of conflict, you can just avail the recorded session too. Coming to the point where we wanted to discuss, what is DevOps engineer, what is platform engineer, what is SRE engineer, what is infrastructure engineer, and CloudOps engineer and cloud engineer. and the different kind of role. So it's very much similar if you are the one who has worked in the IT industry, or if you are the one who has worked with the developer. So if I talk about the developer perspective, so in the development as well, you have the full stack engineer, you have front end developer, you have back end developer, you have another the different kind of technology wise developer as well. In the similar way, if you get into another non-tech domain as well, so you have account manager, you have the sales manager, the different kind of managers, correct, or the different kind of employee and domains as well. In the similar way, when you are providing services to your customer, correct, so what all things you are going to do? You are going to write down the code, you are going to build the infrastructure, you are going to build the pipelines, you are going to like do automation, you are going to monitor the system. So there are different kind of work involved in this particular process. So developer is the one who writes the code, DevOps is the one who does the automation. So when developer writes down the code, how this code will be pushed to the production cluster. So that's the kind of automation, how this will be automated. That's the work of your DevOps engineer. Sometimes you will see that SRE engineer or operation team is doing the deployment for non-environment and for production environment as well, non-production and production. So DevOps has built the automation pipeline. DevOps has built the Terraform module which will create the complete infrastructure for your customer. DevOps has built the automation for pipeline which will deploy your application code as well, which will deploy your Terraform code as well, so that your infrastructure is created first. Once infrastructure is there, now your application can be deployed, and on top of that it can be upgraded as well. So upgrade related pipeline will also be created by DevOps only. Now going forward, who will maintain these pipelines? In some organization you will see that it's the DevOps responsibility only, who they will manage those pipelines. But who will execute this pipeline? So I have created the pipeline, correct, but now who will run the pipeline? That comes to the SRE side, or sometimes operation side you can say. So DevOps has built the automation, now SRE or operation team will perform the actions, correct. So they will provide the input to the pipeline and they will click on the execution. If it's the manual pipeline execution, correct, because you sometimes you work with the SLA, correct, the change ticket. So based on that particular time you will run the pipeline. Now who is the operation team? The one who is supporting those things. Whatever the queries will come, SRE and operation can be different at some organization, and some at some organization you will see SRE is the one who is working as an operation team as well. So the first point of contact for the customer is the SRE. Whenever any issue will come, the customer will contact to either customer support team if you do have, or the SRE team. If there is a customer support team, now customer has reported the issue to customer support will contact to SRE, and SRE is the first point of contact from the technical department who will troubleshoot those issues. Suppose that their application is down, so SRE will work on that and they will try to fix. If their pipeline is not working, SRE is the one who will work on the management of the pipeline. Okay. So this is the work of SRE. In the similar way, you will see the infrastructure engineer as well. Infrastructure engineer is the one who is responsible for complete infrastructure buildup. Okay. So DevOps is working on each and every kind of automation. Infrastructure engineer is the one who is completely responsible for infrastructure. So they will manage each and everything like complete infrastructure. So this is how we can segregate with the keywords as well, like which particular designation stands for what. DevOps engineer, development, your DBA database administrator, your SRE roles, your platform engineer, your CloudOps engineer, or your ops engineer, correct. So according to the different roles and responsibility, you can see the different kind of definitions are there for the different kind of designation. Addition to this, I just wanted to announce one more thing, the bigger announcement. That is, we are going to offer 50% discount on the mock interview. So if you are the one who is looking for mock interview, you are already prepared, but you just need to boost up your confidence. So we are now offering 50% discount on 10 mock interview going forward from today up to next 10 days. So if you are looking for the mock interview, you can enroll yourself now and we can schedule your mock interview. Thank you.